Hello my friends, I'm super excited for today's video because we are going to put together mine and Sam's emergency kits for our wedding day, but also the night before and the day after. Now you could go and spend $50, $60, $100 to buy an already made kit, but the trouble that I find with that is that you're not going to have things in there that you actually need specifically to you and what you enjoy doing, but also what you think is important. So making your own kit is not only more cost effective in my opinion, but it means that you can include all of the items that you actually need and are going to need, as opposed to taking up more room in your luggage. Because if you're like me and you're getting married overseas, the less you take, the better. So I'm going to talk you through what I'm putting in my kit to give you some ideas on what you might need in your own. And the best thing about all of the items that I've kind of picked for my kit is that they can be used again if we don't use them on the day. So that's where we're going to not have any things go to waste, which I hate waste, so let's not do that. Now, no emergency wedding kit is complete without these. I'm talking all of the bits and bobs that you might need if you get a tear in your dress or your suit, if you need to mend or fix anything, if you need to clip together something that isn't fitting right anymore. Anytime you go into hotels, oftentimes they'll give you these little packs that are little sewing kits, and I made sure to keep one. Hey, this is actually from Raylay Beach, so this is from the place we stayed at when we went to Thailand last, so that's really special. So I've kept one of those. This one I'm probably going to keep for myself because it's just a sewing kit. While this is like an instant repair kit, it has things like safety pins, extra buttons, a little sewing kit. It has double-sided tape and also Velcro. So this one I'm actually going to put in Sam's kit because knowing boys, they probably aren't going to be sewing things together or really mending things. So they just need super quick and easy, tear it, put it on, stick it together and go types of items. So that's for Sam, and I've got a little sewing kit for myself. Now, because my sewing kit doesn't come with double-sided tape, I think it's so brilliant to have double-sided tape, especially let's say like if your dress isn't sitting right on your top, you can sticky tape yourself all together or just, you know, to hem the dress if it's come apart or whatever. Double-sided tape I think is going to be a lifesaver, and I know if we don't use it for the wedding, we'll be able to use it again in the future for crafts and projects as well. So that's definitely going in the kit. To go along with that, shoes can break, items can break, lots of things can break, and so super glue is a no-brainer. I got a pack that had I think 3 different ones, so one for Sam, one for me, easy. Oh, and by the way, to actually put the wedding kit together, I'm using these soft bags that I think came with my luggage bag. I didn't have to buy them, I just got to use them, and I think that's the best thing you can do. This isn't something that needs to be aesthetically pleasing. This isn't something that you need to go and spend a lot of money on. It just needs to be practical, and that's exactly what this is. Sam gets the uglier one. Next on the list is our salve. This is calendula salve that I've made with flowers from our garden, with our beeswax, and also with oil and essential oils. And this salve is incredible for so many different reasons, and I rave on about it all the time, but we absolutely love it. It's great for skin ailments, it's great for moisturizer. I've been using it daily as a moisturizer, and even on my period, I'm not breaking out nearly as much, which is incredible. It's great for lip balm. It's just an all-rounder. So one for Sam and one for me. I did go ahead and I bought some tissues. I know that tissues are one of those things that is super versatile. I mean, there's going to be toilet paper and most likely tissues at the hotel, but it's for moments when we're not at the hotel or we're at the ceremony and you don't want to be leaving to go and grab things. Having a pack of tissues just stored away in someone's bouquet or stored away in someone's handbag is just the perfect fixer-upper for any issues that are going to come up. Whether you need to dab away makeup that has fallen away from the spot, or whether you need to dry yourself off because you're feeling really nervous, or for picking up spills or anything. I mean, a pack of tissues, at least one each, is going to be vital. And this one that I got has actually come in its own little pouch as well. So I did buy it specifically because my thought was that I didn't have a little bag for Sam and I could just use this. So if you don't have your own bags and you need to get tissues anyways, though I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you buy anything, this is probably a good solution because you can just use it again. Yeah, 2 for Sam, 2 for me. And 2 spare to keep in our car. But see, this would be a perfect little emergency kit. All right, next, Panadol. I get headaches all the time when it comes to stress and when it comes to feeling overwhelmed. So I know I'm going to need this. Next thing I'm putting in my bag is for the day of and probably the day after as well. I know I don't want to start my marriage with bad breath, and so mints are going to be a necessary thing. There's enough for all the boys to have some, for all the girls to have some, so that we're feeling fresh on the day. And after all the drinking and a fun night, I know I'm going to need these too. Asuvi actually sent me these little deodorant, smells so good, samples. So this is going to be perfect as a just in case I forgot my deodorant or I'm not feeling fresh, I can quickly put on some deodorant. What else did we get? I mentioned at the beginning that the kits that I'm putting together are not just for the day of the wedding, but they can easily be used the day before and the day after. And this next item is the reason why I said that. I'm expecting a hangover, or I'm just not expecting to feel my best after the wedding, especially getting married overseas and having access to cocktails and the drinks that I want to drink. I'm not a big drinker, but on big nights, I definitely do go all out. It's probably the one time that I do drink in a year is a wedding. So I bought us some Hydrolyte. I only bought 1 pack that has 10, but I realized that we'll probably need 1 each, 1 for the boys and 1 for the girls. But I'm gonna remind the boys and the girls to each take 1 of these before we go and start our day and our evening so that we're feeling good and not likely to get dehydrated after the day. Oh yes, see, I did grab another one for Sam. It's a big one. If you're someone that often has mints anyways, and you might have these containers left over, don't throw them out because they're the perfect thing to store Q-tips. And Q-tips are similar to tissues where you can dab away makeup or, you know, just do a bit of like cleaning up of little things. So I'm definitely putting these into our packs as well. I ended up going with the Green and Kind cotton buds, which are made from bamboo and natural cotton. So these are the most sustainable that I could find. And I'm pretty sure I have some of these left over somewhere in my car. So I'm going to search for them because they really are like the perfect height to only take a few. Hair ties and bobby pins are a no-brainer. My hair is going to be down for the day most likely, so I'm going to want to put my hair up. From memory, hairstylists tend to put a lot of bobby pins in your hair, but just in case mine doesn't, I'm going to bring an extra set. I want Sam to feel super special on the day, so beard oil, just to do something a little fancier for him on the day as he's getting ready. This will probably be a great little prop for photos as well, so including that just in case he needs it. We already had it around the house. Band-aids, I bought these bamboo band-aids so that I don't feel bad about having them, and they come in nice easy sets of 5, so 5 for Sam, 5 for me, and we don't have to take this big bulky pack. What else did I include? Scrunchies. Pens are a good idea. You just never know when you're going to need a pen, especially while you're getting married, so we're putting that in there. I will be taking along some nail scissors. These are great for if you've got seams that are hanging out of clothes, if you forgot to take tags off new clothes, or just for primming and grooming yourself if you need before the day. It's just always a good idea to have them. So I'm putting that in our pack. I don't know why I have this. What is this? Don't need that. To get all the flyaways away, or when your hair's starting to get messy at the end of the night and you don't have your hairdresser there to fix it up, hairspray is going to be a lifesaver. I don't use hairspray often, and I'm pretty sure this one is very old from when I had my hair colored blonde. So that was an extra product they talked me into, and it's going to come very useful for my wedding. Another one that I didn't have to buy. I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to need in our emergency kit. I'll still add things like toothpaste and I'm sure a few other little bits and pieces into the kits as we get closer to the day. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. If you have been a bride or are known to have emergencies during events or anything else, and there's other items that you think will be perfectly suited for an emergency kit that perhaps I didn't think about or should consider, please let me know down in the comments. I want to be as prepared as I can so I can have as stress-free of a day as I can and know that I have everything that I need around me if something goes wrong. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to see you next time.